What's going on, boys? My name is Schlatt. If I asked you how you were doing, I hope the answer would be well, because god damn it, I have not been well for a long ass time. My nose has been runny, my throat has been scratchy, my dick has been tiny, but I don't think that's related to the sickness. But look, there's some rumors going around that I'm 14 and I talk about, some fake deep pseudo intellectual garbage. So I'll dumb it down for you guys this week and talk about tits the whole time, all right? What do you guys think about tits? You guys like tits? Huh, fellas? No. I want to talk a little bit about internet fatigue this week, but that's kind of what commentary was about, right? Like fake deep topics, some 20-year-old talking out of his ass. I fit that mold perfectly. Anyways, I got a message from one of my buds asking about it, and I figured it'd be an interesting thing to talk about because it's something that I think a lot of us get from time to time. This feeling that we always have to be connected, always talking, interacting with people online, that fear of missing out, so to speak. And so he says to me, is it like a common thing to eventually get tired of any group chat/Discord server for an extended period of time as opposed to just staying in contact with individual people? Like there's something fatiguing about interacting with the same group of people over and over to the point where server drama inevitably creeps in. Now, I've had a Discord since, I want to say, mid-2016. I was a pretty early adopter. And I've been in my fair share of active servers since then for different games and YouTubers, servers that pretty much always have people talking in them. And there's been a few times where I've become pretty active in them, to the point where I'd always have them pulled up on my second monitor. I'd spend a good chunk of my day talking on them, and considered a couple people on them to actually be my friends. But yeah, much like the person who asked this question brings up, it does get tiring. Like, you keep coming back to the server that's just full of memes and jokes all the time, and you stop by to say hi, and the conversation never really gets anywhere, and I think that's why it gets tiring. Because on Discord servers and on social media in general, there's a distinct lack of meaningful conversations. And all the time I spent on those servers back in the day, I don't think I remember once talking about something other than like nothing. More than anything else, it was just a way for me to waste time or to procrastinate. I wasn't going there because I craved the intellectual discussions or the conversations I was having with people. Or the connections I was making with people. And I realized that doing that is a complete waste of time. I think that unless you go into these servers or social media with the intent to make actual friendships with people and not just shitpost them, yeah, it could be worthwhile. But most people don't do that, and it never really gets farther than just shouting into a general text channel. I never privately messaged the people I spoke to on those servers. I never gotten a one-on-one call with anyone, and that's where the problem was. I think the person who's asking this realizes that there's something missing from social media discourse, something that is absolutely essential to you feeling fulfilled. It's nice to, pop into the same Discord server every day and say hi, and know that the people are always going to be there. But it's almost like empty company if there's no connection beyond those messages. You're not really getting fatigued by the people in the server per se. You're just getting fatigued by the discussion. And so especially if you find yourself going on Discord or Twitter when you've got something else you should be working on. If you're using it as a vice to procrastinate out of doing something is far more important than sending a dumb message to a stranger online in a server that fucking gives you XP for each message you send, I think it's time to reevaluate the way you're using that platform. Maybe a break is necessary. Maybe you could stay on the server but seek out those meaningful connections. Move past the memes, the banter, the drivel, and make a real honest friendship with someone. And that is going to be tough at first because the way Discord and social media works, as the name implies, is by making you think that you're being social. Because you feel like, you're keeping tabs on a lot of people by seeing their posts in your feed and, leaving a comment and a like saying hi every now and then. But in reality, it's just rewiring your brain to prefer those quick, meaningless interactions over the ones that really matter. It's not real. It's not real. It doesn't make us happy. It doesn't put us in the right mental state. It's not healthy. I don't know the best individual solution for you guys. It'll probably be different for all of you in some way, and it'll take some time for you to realize that, what ways of dealing with it work and what ways don't. For me, though, I don't think I made a post on my private social media account since, 4th of July, 2017. I deleted the 2-year-old Discord server I'd had for my channel, and I shifted focus to starting and maintaining friendships with people that I actually care about. And it's been better. I don't feel like I have to check on a server full of people and reply to every message that gets sent. I don't feel obligated to scroll through an infinite feed of fake posts and leave likes and comments on things and justify it by saying, oh, I'm just keeping up with my friends. The interactions I'm having with people are slowly becoming real again. And I'm grateful for that. Boys, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope this rambling was at least a bit useful for your situations. If you have a question or topic you'd like me to address for the next time, drop a comment. Again, I apologize that this commentary was a bit low energy. I hate to do that just on the third episode, but again, I'm just not into it this week, man. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not even allergies. Like, I usually have allergies this time of year, and it's usually, starts with like a very rough congestion and it never really moves past that. But this started out with like a really, really painful sore throat. So something's up. Something's up with me. I got to go to the doctor. I got to go to the fucking pediatrician. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And have a great week.